Thank you for coming here. Since this is about to be my last meal at Shujin, I've brought the best lunch ever. These tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious about since I first came to the school.
It also looks like very fancy dishes. Like a larger bowl and a smaller bowl fit together, right? Curious.
I'd always passed on it due to the price, but today is special. Not only that, I ordered the deluxe bowls for us.
Oh. Why is he constantly broke? Not that I can't relate to that. I can. But it seems to be a serious issue for him. Maybe because he's always buying snacks for the students. Maybe that's it. It was exhausting, didn't even have to take any breaks, barely even had time to stop to pee a few times. Aww, I really hope your next week will be a little bit more relaxed. Oh, fancy.
Well, you've got to be at least a little lavish on occasions like this, right?
I had my best friend over yesterday, and they are like really, really good at cooking. And we made some kind of unconventional ramen, so you actually put like diced tomatoes and stuff like in that, and it was really good. It was really nice. I also want ramen now. Fancy. There are no words for how delicious it smells.
Ooh, this aroma's really triggered my appetite.
Eve with fogged up glasses, I love it.
Too bad I can't see anything now.
I feel you, Maruki. I do feel you. Same here.
I'm
Lovely.
so glad I splurged on that. Upscale dishes like that really do taste incredible.
I really hate it when you have like something in the oven and then you open the oven and can't see for like half a minute. And especially if you cook with other people, they're like, oh, is it done? And you're like, I can't see. And no, my weekend has otherwise been very quiet. Bought Player's Book 2024 and beyond, so I could experiment. Nice. How do you like it so far? Like the new rule set? I didn't buy it so far, just... yeah, well, didn't have the money so far. Ramen drool. It's really great, and it's so nice how many different versions of ramen there are. I think you could always eat ramen and still have like very different dishes.
I wish I could just get lost in this bliss forever. Well, now that we've finished our food, let's get down to business. First off, I have quite big news.
I think that his paper got accepted.
My paper's done.
Ah. Is that book here his paper? That can't be, right? You did it.
I've mentioned this before, but still, this is truly thanks to you. Had you not shared your experience and insights with me, this paper never would have been completed. Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful student of Shujin. And as a Phantom Thief as well.
We didn't even talk about Phantom Thief stuff. We didn't even change a heart. How does he know? Does he also know about the others? What do you mean?
Huh. So you're not denying it.
Yeah, because the game didn't give me the option to.
Why don't you take a look at the title of my paper over there?
Does he just actually know, like... does he know what we do? Does he know more about the metaverse? It says, interpreting reality through cognitive science and the alteration of reality via external influence. I think he kind of means us by alteration of reality via external influence. We are the external influence. But how does he know?
You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice.
But I can't imagine him being like allied with like Shido and the evil guys, right? No game. He's nice.
They infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target. A reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes.
Why does he know so much?
By accessing that world, they gain the means of permanently altering their target's cognition. That is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart you induce in your targets.
If it's just a hypothesis, it's a really good and fitting one. You really know your stuff.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into this research for a number of years.
Oh, come on. This is the whole "you helped me complete my evil research plan" cliché. I refuse to accept that, Alistair.
To be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April. When I first came to speak with the principal here about providing counseling to you students, I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality like I'd mentioned. You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. I believe Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san were with you?
Oh gosh, he saw us?
Takamaki-san appeared to be extremely exhausted.
But I mean, he didn't out us, right? Right?
Thanks.
But so he knew right away from the very beginning.
It wasn't long after that scene that Mr. Kamoshida had his change of heart.
Come on, it's right in front of your blind eyes because you think he's cute. I think he's helpful. I do think he's cute. But I'm not blinded by that. I don't think he's evil. I really don't think so, Alistair. At least I don't see in which way he's evil so far. You know? I might not want him to be evil because he's cute. That's true. Oh well. Just quickly going to your messages, Diana. I like it a lot. The new rule set. The remake so much more interesting and versatile characters than the old edition. Oh, that's cool. Is it easy to mix and match like old subclasses and new subclasses with the new rules? Martial characters have a weapon mastery, so they can do special moves, not just mindless head bonking. I think that's really cool. And hey Gori, thanks so much for following. How are you? Also Persona fan?
Beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you three were closely affiliated with Mr. Kamoshida in some way. At that point, I was already half convinced that you were involved.
Maruki, you're actually more cunning than Akechi.
I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was provoked by the three of you.
What's your game here?
Well...
Please be good, please be good, please don't be evil.
I've been researching cognitive science ever since I was a grad student. For years, I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition so I can help address their pain and despair.
Because, I mean, I do see your points, Alistair, but the thing is, like, everything he did so far, I don't see points which show that he's, like, lying. And everything Maruki does is about, like, mending pain, helping people, therapy stuff. And that's what doesn't add up for me for Maruki as a villain. That man is a walking red flag. He's literally a therapist. About to enter this palace. Oh, so you're also going to finish the casino, Gori? Or are you talking about, like... But which palace are you talking? I fled with the new Yusuke.
But, for certain reasons, this research has never been acknowledged in academia.
What I do wonder is, why is he so sure about so many things? And really seems to have like a very good insight without ever being there. Because I mean, to be in the metaverse, he would need a persona, right? But if you have a persona, you can't have a palace. So many questions. Casino. Are you also playing Royal Gory or the vanilla version? What isn't a red flag for you, Alistair? Oh, I can tell you. Mizora isn't. Freaking Oren isn't. Royal. Oh. How do you like the game so far? I gotta say, I never played Persona before, and I'm really loving this game. It's so great. I really like the topics, the characters, the music. It's just amazing.
Despite that, I continually pursued evidence that my hypothesis is correct. It was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, maybe I could complete my research if I were to have your assistance.
I guess the big question, also really determining what Maruki's motives are, is what is he going to do with his research? What's the next step after publishing?
That's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place. I hadn't mentioned any of this until now because, well, I didn't want you to take it the wrong way and suspect my motives. But I think that's everything I'd kept from you. Does that change your opinion of me?
No, I still think you're good. Even despite people telling me he's not. It's great, it really is. Did you play like other Persona games, Corey? Or also your first one? Well, we made a deal.
A deal, eh? Well, I'm awfully grateful you see it that way. And just so you know, I have no intention of telling anyone about this.
See? He's a good guy.
If you don't believe what I'm saying, you're free to change my heart as you like.
I mean, we do know he has a palace, so I wonder if we're going to do that.
Thanks to you, I finally know what I need to do. I'm going to stand up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world a better place.
I still think that sounds rather like a hero than a villain.
Though, it'll likely be through different means than how the Phantom Thieves reform members of society.
Okay, how are you doing it? I'll do my best too.
Indeed. You have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own definition of justice. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young man like yourself.
Aww.
Although it's not like this is the last time we'll see one another.
Kinda feels like it though, right?
Still, thank you for everything up to this point.
I am thou.
And as
thou
expected,
art
this is
I.
rank 10.
Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart.
Is it just me? Or is it a
Thou
different
hast
voice than usual?
awakened the ultimate secret of the counselor, granting thee infinite power.
Maybe because it's additional content. Maybe that's why the voice is different. It sounds a little bit, like, deeper. Wakefulness. Raises the SP recovered from mindfulness. Neat. We definitely do take it. You also played 3 and 4. Which was your favorite so far? I also talked to lots of people who really like 3 and really like 4. So it's always interesting to see, like, which game the people prefer the most.
All right. All right.
Right.
I'm going to follow the path that I believe in. I sincerely hope that one day, at the end of that path, I'll be able to aid you as well. Even if you just considered it to be meddling in your affairs.
I mean, all his boons to like SP maximum and mindfulness and stuff like that were already so freaking helpful.
Whoops. Looks like we're out of time. We'll meet again though, right?
I hope so. I'm sure of it.
That's right. Hey. No, it's nothing. Best of luck to the both of us.
What did you want to say? Remember in the last confidence scene when he was like, there's something I'm gonna do which you might not like? I wonder if he was thinking about telling us. Gosh.
See you around.
If I awaken a persona, it would be a wild beast ready to rampage and come out of its cage. Oh, nice. What do you think would be your, like, element? The fan site's on fire as usual. Anyways, tomorrow's finally it. I hope everyone remembers. The date of our plan. Of course we remember. It means we're sending out the calling card today, right? Yes, today's our only option. The bullies have yet to actually make a move, but I'm certain we've reached our limits. We wanted to wait as long as possible to make Makoto's sister panic, right? Yes, taking that into account, today would be the best option. We can speak in more detail about this after school. Ah, that's why today is not like a free day, cause we sent the card. Alright, see you all at LeBlanc.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Oh, I guess Sojiro is also pretty worried about us. Elf. That's cool. Is Elf actually like an element in any of the Persona games?
Ain't this place always empty, though?
Rude. I'm telling boss.
Huh?
Everyone here is a witness.
His expression.
I was just joking.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card. Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you.
Oh no, Akechi could be in trouble. How horrible.
I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method. No matter what she asks, I'll tell her I don't know anything.
Yeah, but that also makes you more sus, Makoto.
But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
Persona 1 and 2, I think, has the Elf elements. Oh, did you play like the very old Persona games, Alistair? That's the only way.
We're asking too much from Makoto, though.
Yeah, I think Akechi could do it.
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Very well, then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Oh boy.
Yup, got it.
Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed.
Here we go. Why can't we hear what they're saying? I mean, it is our memories, right?
Okay.
Tomorrow's finally the day. All that's left is to carry out the operation that Makoto outlined earlier.
Anyway,
Now, we just need to hand it over. As long as we can get it to Niijima. It feels like we don't remember certain parts. But why?
Madame Sae Niijima, a great sinner of
Madame.
jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense! They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them!
Isn't that kinda also what Saya does?
Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
But good point. Why is Makoto actually asking?
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
She really is obsessed with that, with winning.
Let's do this fair and square. I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card.
So torture's just okay in the prison system now. This whole legal system in this game seems absolutely bonkers. You can also just accuse people and you just win. I mean, so far it's always seemed to be the case.
I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Aww. I think that's actually the first time Sai suggested doing something nice with Makoto, right?
Sis.
Because beside that, it was always just like, hey, how are your grades? How's homework? How's studying?
I'm on your side.
Aww.
I won't let anyone do anything to you.
Aww, poor Makoto.
What an odd girl.
It also seems like Sai...
Do you need to make a call?
It also seems like Sai is not really minding the calling card, right?
I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Niijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and...
Is he calling the SIU director? Probably, right?
Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else?
It's the SIU director. And of course, they were planning on it. Ah. I do wonder who's going to betray us. Maybe the one who suggested that date? I don't know.
No, of course not. Yes, I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Okay.
Forget about going out tonight. We need to prepare for tomorrow. Sorry for the wait. I believe it went well. Thanks, Mako-chan. It's all going according to the plan then. I wonder what dialogues we skipped. I mean, the Japanese court system is pretty weird. It's almost like you're guilty to prove innocent. They have 99% conviction rate. Okay, so that actually is not an exaggeration of the game. I really thought, or I really hoped that would just be like fictional. Gosh. So it has finally come to this. I actually feel somewhat nervous. Don't freak out so much you screw up, alright? You want to talk? I said you go easy on me. Well then, see you tomorrow. Hold on a second. Crow, go over the operation again before you leave. It is just as we discussed earlier, is it not? This battle will decide our future. We must ensure we're fully prepared beforehand. Very well. Our objective is stealing Saya-san's treasure. We will meet at the courthouse at approximately 6 p.m. Good. Wanna give us one last word before we go, leader? Let's go all out. We'll be relying on you. What a wonderful, trusting relationship. I'll do my best in this as well.
Alright. We can't afford any mistakes, especially not
Akechi.
this time. Tomorrow's a big day for us, so let's give it our all.
I should write something.
Oh, music is really the calm before the storm. Well, I think we can do something at home, because Morgana's not sleeping, right? Interesting that the game wants us to study. I mean, we're at max knowledge, so why would we? I would say let's just train.
You want to do
No more
it?
HP.
Yes.
And let's take some protein, just because we can.
All right.
Eight,
All right.
6 more
Wow.
HP. Gosh, 3.5%.
The
Here
day
we
has
go.
come. Are you all prepared?
I'm so freaking ready.
What of the calling card, Makoto?
I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden.
Wow.
Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We can even lose our lives here, you know.
Or our freedom.
It'll be all right. I want to save my sister, no matter what.
Oh, nice. It's the first time we actually have the song with lyrics. Here we go.
Is everyone decided?
Mm-hmm. All's well that ends well.
So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team.
Yes, yes.
All right, Joker. This is the Phantom Thieves' final heist. Give us the signal.
Let's do this.
It's showtime.